We are here. We made a deal with these people. We are breaking our promise. We are killing these people. The blood of these people will be on modern Canada's hands. And it will be as a result of not just a slow thing, but of a fast and horrific thing if this continues.
The people still continue to utilize the land as much as they possibly can. And that's their way of life. And if it's always been like that, it'll be no different than feeding your kid candy and then one day try to take it away from them. And then they wonder why people are getting all excited about the fact about what is happening in our area. Even though we have numerous companies within the development zone with the tar sands, it's only right that we play part in regards to the economic development in that area.
Now, the Athabasca First Nation, as Chief Adam had said, are people of the land. And as people of the land, it becomes incredibly important to ensure that our ecosystems and waterways are protected, not just now, but for future generations. And that's not just something that our people believe in, but it's something that is entrenched in the Canadian Constitution under Section 35.
My nation of Aamjiwnaang faces extreme environmental racism where our health is affected, our land is dying from industries moving into our territory. The tar sands expansion also affects my First Nation through the Enbridge Line 9 pipeline that runs along my community, where we sit on the front line of a possibility of our future generations not having a future at all. I'm here as a youth because I am worried about my kids and my grandkids to come and what kind of future they will have if the Harper government, the tar sands projects don't stop.
It's a little bit too late for me to be here to stop some of the things that have already happened. But nonetheless, I'm here, and these are my friends, and I hope that we can make a difference for our grandchildren, because that's why we're here, that's where I'm here. I want my grandchildren to grow up and look up and see a blue sky and have dreams that their grandchildren are going to do great things. And I don't see that today in Canada. I see a government just completely out of control. Money is number one, integrity isn't even on the map.
We have seen unabated development and approval after approval being granted in northern Alberta in the Athabasca oil sands region. The Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation has a mandate, as directed by our Elders Council in 2010, that states that we need to protect our traditional homelands. These lands are referred to as north of the Firebag River, and the ACFN has literally and figuratively drawn a line in the sand.
We have a runaway train without a conductor that's controlling it. And that what happened, it leads into something that's either going to be catastrophic, I guess, when it comes to wherever it's going to end.
That this exists in Canada, the largest undertaking of its kind, or of any kind, on the planet, is right here in Canada. It's the greediest, most destructive, and disrespectful demonstration of just something run amok that you could ever see. There's no way to describe it.
We allow corporations to fund political processes. So when people are elected, guess who gets first in the door? We're now running on a corporate agenda, not an agenda for the people. It's a fundamental problem.
Or we really need to turn around and look about the future for our grandchildren and develop new technologies. This is even uglier because this country is going in the other direction. It is, what's the word? Hypocritical. Some of the things that are being said by the leaders of this country. pure hypocrisy. It's embarrassing as a Canadian to have to listen to some of this stuff. It's all marketing. It's all big money. This oil is all going to China. It's not for Canada. It's not for the United States. It's not ours. It belongs to the oil companies. And Canada's government is behind making this happen. It's truly a disaster to anyone with an environmental conscience, anyone who is thinking about their grandchildren, anyone who can see outside of a 3-month window of corporate profit has got to be appalled at what's going on. So that's...
Well, in the last 40 years, the development that occurred in the tar sands region has gone out of proportion. It is at a rate right now where your government fails to recognize the fact that we have a problem.
Too much for me to say to Prime Minister Harper, I think. But, you know, nonetheless, I don't think I'm going to get to see him anyway. But if he doesn't want to see me, I'm ready to go see him. I would welcome the opportunity. We invited representatives of the Canadian government to be here. There are their chairs over there, and they respectfully declined to come. And, you know, there must be another side to this story. And,
You didn't invite them to debate. You invited
no,
them to
they're
present.
going to come and tell their side of the story. Come and say what's happening. I'm happy to hear that. I would love to hear that, David. I would love to hear why this is okay. Why it's okay to break treaties.